morning, YouTube. My name is Tina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. It's been a long time since I've had like a classroom vlog. I am currently a 5th and 6th grade teacher. I teach social studies in ELA and Maine, at least for now. I am getting ready to transition to a 4th and 5th grade science position with another district and another school. So yeah, most of my vlogs from here on out will be breaking down my current classroom before getting into and setting up my new one in the middle of the school year, so that ought to be fun. I know you're probably thinking, Miss Mara, why are you wearing your coat? That is because it is cold in my room. It appears that a window was left open all weekend. We did not open a window on Friday, so I don't know if one was left open when it was being cleaned or what. It wasn't like cracked open, it was open. So my classroom is freezing, which means I am gonna try to keep this short. That way I can open the window and try to, or not the window, no more opening the window. I can open the door and try to get some heat in here. So yeah, like I said, I am transitioning. So I resigned, today is Monday, I resigned verbally on Thursday. I worked with my administrator on Friday to write, what happened in my classroom? My lamp is dented, all of my bookcases are moved. What on earth? Sorry. So yeah, I verbally resigned on Thursday with my principal. He helped me kind of wordsmith my resignation letter, which I turned in Saturday morning. Tried to get it in Friday, but we were kind of working on that and then just didn't feel like dealing with it. So resigned officially, written notice on Saturday. Don't know when my last day is. I'm hoping for spring break, but we'll see. I did agree to stay until they find a replacement or a suitable amount of time. So I'm not giving 2 weeks. Spring break is about 5 weeks away, I believe. I think it's 5 weeks. So plenty of time. I mean, not by my contract. By contract, I'm supposed to give 60 days. Like I said, it is Monday today. I have to get some stuff ready for today. Every Monday, my students take a word study pre-assessment. So some of my students are still working on spelling patterns, and some students are working on Greek and Latin roots, so kind of differentiate there. And then we kind of just roll into whatever we're working on. We are on text structures right now, and they're getting ready to write their own compare and contrast essay, but they need to do their Venn diagrams first and kind of do some research. The resource that I bought, because we don't have curriculum here, the resource that I bought, it has some spelling words in it, but it's 30 a week, and that's just entirely too much for students that already struggle with spelling. So I do pare it down to 20. That's still a lot, but like I said, it's just a repeat pattern, so they're just applying it and applying it and applying it, and I think it's great practice. In Google Docs, I will then create sentences like using the word in a sentence. And what I do, I love giving spelling tests. However, they are the most annoying thing as a teacher, because you ask, is everybody ready? And they say yes, and then you say, okay, is everybody ready to move on to number 3? Yes. Is everybody ready to move on to number 4? Yes. And then you get like 6 words down the lane and they're like, I need number 3. I don't have number 3. When did you do number 3? What number are we on? So how do I fix that? Well, what I do is I use a voice memo on my cell phone. If you have an iPhone, there's an app for voice memos. I record myself saying the word, using it in a sentence, saying the word again, and I post it to Google Classroom. This way, they can go back and replay it and pause it to their heart's content. If they want to take 20 minutes to figure out how to do it, that's fine. If it takes them 10 minutes, that's fine. They're not waiting for everybody else. So that's what I do for spelling. My kids love it. If you are looking for a way to streamline your spelling, I highly suggest that. It works really, really well. Like I said, students can go back and replay it. They can pause while they're writing it, and it is awesome. I have about 10 minutes before I have to get started on the spelling. I typically record it while they're in specials, because last minute Tina, that's who I am. I will show you what I worked on Friday. So this week is my last week of having an hour-and-a-half long prep. I know, don't come for me. So I worked on organizing this shelf. So let me spin you around and let's see what I did last week. So I have all of these containers, and some of them are not done because they can't be, they're just too full. But these are all of my supplies that I've purchased with my own money, received as like gifts from friends. And what I did last week was, you can kind of see it in here, I'll pull one down. I brought in a box of gallon bags, and I got everything ready to be tossed into a giant tote. So I have like a whole student supply tote that I take with me everywhere, and I fill it with Ziploc bags of stuff. So everything that is not overly full, like that can't kind of be contained to a bag, isn't done. So most of this stuff on the top 2 shelves are not done, but like this box is done, my scissors are done. Some of these Post-its, obviously, like these aren't because it's full. Colors of the World markers, my paintbrushes. Why did I do this? I decided that I needed to start kind of organizing and paring down, but I also want to try to keep things as normal for my kids as possible until the day that I leave. So I did warn them that some things are going to start kind of disappearing. Some things may end up in boxes or maybe totes and things like that. So they are prepared, but I also don't want to like strip the classroom and like be a shock to their system. So this helps me prepare for moving day, but still allows it to seem normal. And they know that that's done. I showed it to them just to show them an example of what things are going to be like. And yeah, so I'll show you kind of what else I worked on, because there is more. But wait, there's more. So these are all of my pens, pencils, markers, things like that came from this container. Packed up most of them, and then in this container I keep the ones that I tend to use most often, and that's staying there. I haven't done any of this yet. A bunch of my arts and crafts stuff is done. This whole shelf down here are all resources that are staying. All of these are resources that are staying. This is all mine. These books are all mine. Basically everything except these are mine. And then these I'm leaving. I don't have a use for them since I'll be teaching science, but those are Scholastic News. And then all of those at the bottom are staying. These are going. This is all going. After school today, these are all my totes, like literally all these bins. So I'm gonna pull the books out of the bins and just put them like in stacks on the shelf. That way I can start putting some of my bins away, which I did start doing. So I've been kind of stashing things, like there's some lids, some bins, there's some bins stacked there and there. I have to take all of that stuff. So things are very slowly happening. I do have time. Oh my god, that door handle's freezing. All of this is going with me, and it's very bittersweet. Also, we are mask optional now, which means my students can work in groups. So they are back in groups, and it's been so nice and just refreshing to see like a sense of normalcy. The first day without masks was a little bit awkward, but it's been really nice to have them in groups and just be able to move around the room, even though they did before, but now they're allowed to. So it's been really fun. All right, now it is time for me to write those spelling sentences. I need to heat up my breakfast, and I also need to record those words and open my door so that my classroom can get some heat. So I'm gonna go do those things, and I will talk to you guys at the end of the day. Week 12 spelling. Final L sound. Number 1, jewel. The jewel sparkled in the sunlight. Jewel. Hey you guys, so I just took my kids to specials. It's currently almost 9 o'clock and they're making me so sad already. So first things first, one student wrote me the sweetest letter, and I think what makes it sweeter is it's a student that I don't particularly see eye to eye with all the time. I love all of my students, but some you're a little harder on because the potential's there, and this is one of those kids, and it just makes me so sad. I'm not gonna cry today. That is my goal, is to not cry today. This letter definitely got me teary-eyed. I kept it together though. And then that same student got me this gorgeous air plant. You guys, look how pretty it is. Super, super gorgeous. I can't wait to like take this home and put it away. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it is stunning. So I definitely need to find a place for this, and I love it. It's so beautiful. And another student brought this in today, and I got really excited because it's a doggy reference, but it says think positive, and I really am going to miss these kids. I don't know if I've ever showed you how I prepare for a day. So I have my own iPad Pro that I use religiously in the classroom. It's actually how I go over any worksheet the students do. is actually how I go over it with them. So basically what happens is I use the application GoodNotes. I import or export from my computer any worksheet that we do. I export it as a PDF and then I import it into GoodNotes as a document, and it's gonna look, let me unplug this. It's gonna look like this, and then when I zoom in, everything is here. So this is our morning work, and I can write on this. So I have my Apple Pencil and I am able to write all over this. Backwards, come on. And then I can just erase as needed. Trying to do this backwards through a screen is not easy. So I really like it because I have an Apple TV in my classroom. So if I stream to my Apple TV, my students are able to see in real time working on a worksheet together. So sometimes we annotate a story, other times we're answering questions, sometimes we're correcting worksheets and things like that. Or yesterday or Friday, I modeled how to fill in a Venn diagram and things like that. So I love this because it's essentially a document camera, but it makes my life a lot easier because I don't have to like hook up to a document camera. I'm not tethered to one place. I literally walk around with this. I carry it like this and I walk around and I answer the questions with them, and it's part of our thing, and I love it because if we're remote, I'm able to stream right from it and do the same exact thing. So like I said, I stream right to the Apple TV. I do zoom in just that way it is easier to read, so they will do that. And then on the board, everything is right up there, so I can actually bring my cart back a little bit so it's a little bit bigger. There you go. So everything is right up there, and like I said, I'm not required to stay in one spot. I'm not tethered to a table with my document camera. I'm able to get up and move around the room and like help students and everything. I'm gonna get ready, make sure everything is posted for today, come up with an official game plan because my brain's like, oh my god, we have to do this, this, and this. And I also promised them we would ticket shop. They haven't ticket shopped in probably like a month and a half because behaviors have been not the greatest, but after our day on Friday, and they really have improved behavior-wise so much, so I think we're gonna work on that today.
Please prepare
so yeah,
for the Pledge of Allegiance.
We're gonna do the pledge, and I will talk to you guys later today. Good afternoon, you guys. It is the end of the day. It's currently 3:20. Students left probably about 5 minutes or so ago. 5 or so minutes ago. I think that's the way you would say that. It's been a long day, in case you couldn't tell. My kids were good today, just off the walls. I don't know what it was about this weekend, but some weekends they come back like super chill and just zen on Mondays, and then other weekends, like this weekend, they come back crazier than ever. And today was just, I'm so tired. So yeah, I have about 23 minutes until I can leave, not that I'm counting down. I have to stop at Dollar Tree on the way home, and then I'm gonna edit this vlog because I am excited to start vlogging again. I've missed it. I am finding my love for teaching again, and it's such a good feeling. And I'm excited and full of life again. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't go that far. But things are looking up. I need to go around the room, pick things up. It's still really cold in here, but at least I was able to teach without a coat on, so that's a plus. I'm really hungry, like so hungry. Don't know why. I ate all of my snacks. I do have a clementine that I could have, but I don't know what I want. I feel like Noah asking Allie, like, what do you want? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know such things. But anyway, I'm gonna go around the room, pick up, get ready for tomorrow, make sure everything is prepped and ready to go. And then we will go from there. Alright, so I got all of those books out of the black bins and on the shelves, and now I remember why I had it that way. It looked so much better and more organized and just aesthetically pleasing. This is such, I don't like it, but it's not my issue. So they're all up there by title and everything. I'm probably just gonna pull these and put them down there. Just that way whoever comes in can see what is actually up there. There is today's task. One thing down, 12 million to go, and that's fine. I'm gonna get out of here because I have to stop at the dollar store like I was saying. Okay, this is not a flattering angle or light, but we're gonna go with it because it's all I've got right now, and people are walking by my car, but I don't care. So, in Dollar Tree, not $1 anymore, by the way. I don't know if it's everywhere, but it's now the $1.25 store. I picked up some thank you notes. You guys can't see that, like at all. There we go. You can see my graduation tassels. But there is one, and there is another. I always keep these on hand because anytime I get a gift from a student, like for example, I got 2 today and I'm getting really low. I think I have like 2 left. I send them a thank you note as soon as they hand it to me, that way I don't forget. And I still firmly believe in handwritten thank you notes. I do this for birthdays, like everything. I purchased 4 12 packs of Easter pencils just to give the kids because they live for that stuff. Like even my 6th graders love it. I got, just dropped them all over the floor. I got some pink bags for my friend's gift, and then I picked up 2 boxes of baking soda because hashtag stinky mudroom. I need to stop and get gas, and then it is home to the puppers and time to edit the vlog. So let's go get gas and then let's go home. All right, gas is done. Now it is time to head home and then chill out. So we're gonna drive home and enjoy a nice quiet night around the house. Don't really have much to do today. I do have to portion out dinner later and air fry some potatoes for dinner, and that's it. So we are now gonna go home, and I'll see you guys when I get there. So I am home now. My dogs are playing with their toys per usual. They love their hedgie. It is time to get into comfy clothes, and I've got a couple of things to get done around the house. So I might as well just have you guys join me, and then I will end this for the day. So I wrote a to-do list on an envelope last night in true Tina fashion. It's a bill from an eye doctor. It's also my to-do list. I need to put laundry away. Laundry. I need to get our cable box out of that cabinet right there. You can see it's lit up because we're canceling cable. And I also need to vacuum the dog hair off the couch. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna get changed because I live in leggings and a hoodie. Why are baskets up here? Well, excuse me, why do we have to put clothes up? Why can't we leave them in an accessible place? Because I eat pants. Yes, this dog loves to eat underwear and my pants. For some reason, when she gets separation anxiety, it comes in the form of eating my clothing. So we put our clothes up there just because normally I do put them away on Sunday, but we lost track of time last night with the time change. Kind of threw us off just a little bit. Let's get these clothes put away and then let's move on with our chore list for the day.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out cause you kept cutting the cord, and I started to fade into your gray. See, I finally
laundry is done. Now it is time to get a snack. Because I'm really hungry today, you guys. And it's really frustrating. I also need to take my lunchbox down, but it is snack time.
coming back to life, that I'd be better without you inside. It's time to be someone I wanna.
We're gonna get some water, take my snacks, head upstairs, and sit on the couch. No, I have to do other stuff. I have to do the cable box and something else. But I'm gonna sit while I have my snack at least.
The future is now.
Alright, you guys, it is currently 5:50. So I am going to end this vlog off here. That way I can get it edited and uploaded for maybe this weekend. I'm just gonna try to do like day in the life because I feel like that's more manageable for my life right now. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!